people, welcome back to my channel. I'm josephinambutu Alexander. This is my channel, guys. Welcome. For those who didn't subscribe yet, please, I'm waiting for you to subscribe to my channel. I'm waiting for you to subscribe. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel so that whenever I'm uploading a new video, you got a notification so that you not miss anything. Not even a little. Not even a little thing. Guys, I've been talking about babes. Start with the death of the husband. Come to how people, they wanted her to mourn her husband. Then again, the death of her mother-in-law. So people start again speculating like, no, she's the cause and everything. So now it's about the burial of her mother-in-law. You know, there were these things like on YouTube whereby people, they were talking like she's also been to go to the funeral of her mother-in-law, which is not true. Even if there are people who said about it, whether her sister, her sister-in-law also said that it doesn't matter because she was there, and there was a woman who was talking about how babes did and how they asked the help or how she was told and everything. You can really see that this lady, to be honest, this lady is very strong. It's very, very strong. Imagine, I know, staying with someone, you start knowing their good part, bad part. You know, married in a family, you will not always just think about good things or bad things. You start develop something, you know, where you understand the humanity, where you understand, you know, just this bond of family coming together and all that. And also you start knowing the value of a family or being in a family. Okay, in this case, I just want to talk that, to be honest, there are people who can forgive. There are people who can forgive. It doesn't matter how big is the thing which makes them to hate or to be angry. There are people who can forgive. And there are things which can make you not to forgive. It doesn't really mean that you just forgive only maybe what makes you, or maybe the hate was not that much, but only if you have God. If you have God in you, you forgive. Just to the extent of forgiving. It doesn't matter how big was the problem, how small is the problem. As long as you have God in you, you forgive. This is something that I saw in this lady. She can do whatever she wants. She can dance or whatever, wherever she wants. But the truth remains that this lady is having God. Babe is having God. This lady is having God. And is the only God who is working in this lady. You know, people, they were talking, man, about how she was supposed to mourn, even the mother-in-law, like, and there's even a comment someone made, like, no, if it was the funeral of your mother, would you dance? Like, you know, it's according to how you feel, how you take it, how the pain is working in you. And, you know, I've been seeing tears in the eyes of this lady. I can really tell that she's broken. I can really tell that she's really crying, but you know, her tears are not really coming out that way. But she is trying to cover everything. She is trying to just to be for people. She's trying to cover everything, like to make peace, for things just to work. But believe me, this lady is crying. This lady is in pain. It's just not normal whereby you lose your husband, then, you know, these things of misunderstanding come with the body also of the husband. Come on, no, like she didn't involve like the mother-in-law to prepare, like for the to like this preparation of the burial and whatever. You know, everything. There's hurt already with the death, like you lost this person whom you believe that it will be part of you for the rest of your life. So now there's this, you know, You lost your partner already. Come the things of your mother-in-law, like misunderstanding and whatever. Even for her to kiss her mother-in-law that day, guys, is something which have to do with common sense. Here we are talking about common sense. Common sense is very, guys, there's nothing expensive than common sense. It doesn't matter how educated you are. It doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't have common sense, you're not a human being. Believe me, there are strong people who can call as much as, with all that. And I saw how that woman was talking. Like, no, she was told, babe was told, it's the death of your mother-in-law. You are a wife, you have to bury your mother-in-law. She's also your mother. And come to her speech also, for babe's speech. To be honest, you can really see that this woman is having God. Babe is having God. I remember when I saw that video whereby the people, they were saying, no, babe is planning to go to the mother-in-law's burial, and I was like, I even saw people how they were commenting. If it was me, it's -1 problem. Some, they were even saying like, who cares, something like that. But if you know who you are doing it for, if you know the value of doing that thing, if you know the importance of that one day, of just burying, she will not be buried many times, she will just be buried once. And if you know the importance of just ending that, after all, she have a child who have to need cousin, who will need cousin from the father side. It's not just about her. There is a lot. So people, they were just talking as much as they were talking without knowing, how it's feel. And there are some things that you just experience once you go through it. There are some things that you just react to it if you experience it. Not everything you can reason it. Some things have just to come automatic. Like I didn't believe I can do this. I didn't even thought that I can able to finish this and that and that. And I also think maybe the family of this lady. A family with God is, people, let me just say, people with God, they don't like fighting. They are not people of fight, this physical fight. They fight spiritual. And by praying, when you are praying, you might be there talking, she will not come here. No, like, no, we don't like her. But God who works everywhere, God who can be, the decision of everything can change you in a minute. Maybe you can just say, no, I don't want this, but at the end of the day, it's you saying, no, I want this, without knowing how you change it. So God is the answer to everything. So I really feel the pain for her. I can really tell, to be honest, there was a time where I was even just shedding tears, like my tears were just coming out. I just start imagining like having a family, or maybe like, to be honest, as I said on one of my video, like, no, I don't even, like, I'm forever even praying that God, please protect. I don't want, no one wish to bury her husband, but to be honest, sometimes it's tough. The death of your husband is the toughest. I've been seeing many women's, like, if their husband are gone, so they will be blamed for everything. And imagine being married in a family which are already having dramas. It will be worse. It will be worse. Even if they don't contribute to anything while your husband was alive, believe me, they will still come for you. So in these things, I learn a lot. I really learn a lot. I learn to forgive. I just learn to forgive without benefiting anything. Like, you just forgive for the sake of forgiving. You don't forgive because you know, you want to impress people, you just forgive for the sake of doing it right. You know, not every time you need to do what will benefit you. Not every way you can benefit everything. But there are times that you just do good for God. Just do good for God. Do good to solve problems. Just to come up for a solution. The right solution. You know, I remember, like, you know, sometime we got angry, we start saying things that we were not even supposed to say just because of anger. But once you come to your normal sense, you start imagining, but what you were supposed, it was really supposed to be said, or like, it's really good for me to say what I said, you know. And imagine saying something which is hurtful, saying something which is helpful. You know, there are some things which people doesn't even forget. Once you said it, it will just remain with them, like, this person said all this. So as I said, on the beginning, like on the first video, when this lady lost a husband, like, no, I've been seeing something in this girl. There's nothing wrong in dancing. There's nothing, you know, sometimes people hide in many things. You know, she might just be there dancing, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't feel the pain. You know, some way, somehow, that's the only way she's surviving it. If she concentrate in crying, she'll end up going down. She'll be down, like down. Imagine all that you concentrate. Okay, you'll be there morning, sitting, not doing whatever you're supposed to do. So suddenly you hear this person say that, this, and again this person is saying you don't need to do that, all those things. And I even love how she's acting without even caring about what people will say, because she's concentrating on herself. Even if she's not acting normal, we will not see it normal, because we don't know how she's feeling. We cannot wait her pain. It's not easy to tell, like, this pain is like this, it's like this. You know, there are some things that you cannot measure. So thank you very much, guys, for watching my channel. Thank you very much for listening to my, please comment below so that you say also what you see or how you understand it, or maybe there are ways how she was supposed to do it, just in you understand how you understand it. Thank you very much, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, guys. May the Lord bless you. Bye.